hides the deepest goodbye. Every morning I still pull the curtains wide, let the Caribbean sunshine fill my room. The birds keep singing like nothing ever changed, but they don't know your silence lives here too. Mama says the sea keeps washing every hurt away, yet every wave keeps bringing back your name. I wear the smile everybody wants to see, while my heart still whispers yours the same. I laugh with friends beneath the coconut trees, dance when the band begins another song. But somewhere between every beat and every breeze, I remember where you used to belong. Nobody hears the words I never say, they only see the smile I learned to fake. This is the smile after leaving, the one that fools the world each day. My lips keep saying I'm alright, while my heart still fades away. I keep the sunshine on my face, though midnight never left my soul. Everybody says I'm healing, but they don't know. They don't know I'm still letting go. Your coffee cup still waits beside the window, like tomorrow forgot to come. Even the old guitar remembers your hands, though its sweetest song is gone silent now. The neighbors ask if I found somebody new, I just smile and gently shake my head. Some stories never end with angry words, some simply leave a quiet, empty bed. The market women call me pretty girl, they say another love will surely find me. But love isn't a dress, they simply change, or a memory you leave behind so easily. Every sunset paints your shadow again, the evening breeze still calls your name. This is the smile after leaving, the one that hides 1,000 tears. I learned to carry broken pieces through the passing years. I wave at everybody, I say that life is moving on, but every time the moonlight finds me, I still wonder where we went wrong. Maybe loving deeply was never my mistake. Maybe some hearts are broken, so stronger ones can wake. Lord, if you're listening tonight, hold the pieces I cannot hold. Teach this weary heart that tomorrow is still worth hoping for. This is the smile after leaving, not the ending of my story. Though the road is dark before me, I'll keep walking toward the morning. If love has truly written every chapter this isn't the end after all. The sea keeps singing, morning keeps coming, and somewhere beyond this broken heart, love is already finding me. The tide rolled in just like before, same little boats tied to the shore. The old man smiled, child, you've been gone, but this old harbor still sings our song. I walk the pier where we used to stand, salt on the breeze, you're touching my hand. The sea kept secrets I couldn't keep, and every wave woke memories from sleep. Some places never forget a name, even when hearts don't stay the same. The wind still whispers you were here, like yesterday, never disappear. The harbor brought you back to me, not in your footsteps, only in memories. The ocean called the way you smile across the water for miles and miles. I closed my eyes, I heard you laugh, floating somewhere beyond the mast. Though you were gone, one thing stayed true, every tide somehow returned to you. Mama said, don't wait forever, storms don't ask if hearts are clever. But I kept watching every sail, praying love would leave a trail. The fishermen hummed an old reggae tune as sunset painted gold on the moon. Children laughed where we once dreamed, life moved on, or so it seemed. Some prayers sink beneath the sea, some return unexpectedly. I didn't know which one was mine, so I waited one more evening tide. The harbor brought you back to me, not with your hands, but your memory. Every wave carried your name, though tomorrow never came. The sea remembered what I forgot, how deeply one heart can be caught. Though you were gone, one thing stayed true, every tide somehow returned to you. Baby, love isn't always holding on. Baby, love is learning to breathe when the silence grows strong. Baby, every goodbye leaves a lighthouse burning, showing broken hearts where healing is waiting. Baby, one day these waters won't hurt anymore. I picked a shell beside the sand, turned it over in my hand. Funny how the smallest things still remember everything. The sky grew dark, the stars appeared, the same as every passing year. whispered softly to the sea, if love has somewhere else for me, carry this sorrow away tonight. Leave me enough hope to see the morning light. The harbor brought you back to me, long enough to set me free. Not because you came ashore, but because I don't need you anymore. The waves kept rolling soft and slow, teaching broken hearts to let things go. If tomorrow holds another sunrise, maybe love is wearing a new disguise. Until that day, I'll trust the sea to carry what's no longer meant for me. And somewhere beyond the endless blue, God is writing a love I haven't lived through. The harbor grew quiet, the moon climbed high. I walked away, but left my tears with the tide. One day, the same sea that carried you away may carry my future home. The night was wrapped in silver light, the moon hung low, the stars burned bright. You reached for me without a word, the sweetest silence I'd ever heard. We sat beside the restless sea, your hand was home when holding me. The waves kept singing soft and slow, like they already seemed to know. It traced forever on my skin, as if tomorrow couldn't begin. I laughed and said, don't make promises the dawn can't keep. You only smiled and pulled me closer. The breeze carried the scent of rain, but neither heart could picture pain. Some nights feel too beautiful to end, until the morning changes everything. Before morning found us, love was young and fearless. Every kiss felt endless, every dream felt near. Before morning found us, the world belonged to two hearts. No shadows between us, no reason to fear. If I had known how quickly sunrise steals the stars, I'd have held you longer inside my arms. The jukebox played an old love song. We danced like time was moving wrong. Barefoot footprints in the sand, forever written by your hand. You whispered, I'll never leave. Those words became my favorite place, the safest home I'd ever known. Even the ocean seemed to smile, watching two souls become one. The lighthouse glowed across the bay, blessing everything we'd say. No one could have told my heart, some stories break before they start. The wind grew sing long after the music moves on. Because for one perfect evening, I knew exactly what true love felt like. Before morning found us, heaven touched the shoreline. The stars wrote our story across the Caribbean sky. Before morning found us, love was all around us. Though tomorrow broke us, it can never erase that beautiful night. Some mornings bring beginnings, some mornings bring goodbye, but no sunrise can steal the love we lived. Before morning found us, the waves still remember, the moon still knows, and somewhere beyond tomorrow, that night will always belong to us. Some memories don't knock, they find their own way back. I was cleaning out an old cedar drawer, looking for nothing, just passing the morning. A faded ribbon slipped through my hands, and beneath it lay an envelope, soft with age, worn by time, still carrying your name in the corner. The paper had yellowed, the ink had begun to fade, but somehow the moment I opened it, the years disappeared. I closed my eyes, and there you were again. Funny how the heart remembers what the mind tries to leave behind. A single page, a few forgotten words can bring yesterday back to life. Your letter smelled familiar, like rain upon the island breeze, like Sunday mornings by the shoreline, where love came so easily. It carried traces of forever, wrapped inside yesterday's goodbye. I held the pages close to my heart, while tears quietly filled my eyes. Though time kept moving, this paper stood still, and for one silent moment I remembered how it felt to believe we would never end. You wrote about little things, the cafe near the harbor, the fisherman who always waved, the mango tree behind my mother's house, the songs we danced to when the moon stayed awake longer than we did. You said, if life ever pulls us apart, promise you will never forget the girl who taught me what home feels like. I smiled and cried because somewhere along the way life kept its promise, but you couldn't keep yours. Love isn't always lost in one painful moment. Sometimes it fades quietly, like footprints disappear forgot how broken I'd become. People say throw it away, burn the letters, pack the memories, close the chapter. But how do you burn the first words that ever made your heart feel chosen? How do you erase the handwriting that once made loneliness disappear? Some things aren't paper, some things become part of your soul. Outside, the evening rain began to fall. The old zinc rooftop played its familiar rhythm, almost like a gentle reggae beat. I sat beside the window, letter resting on my knees, watching raindrops race each other down the glass. For the first time, I wasn't angry, I wasn't asking why, I wasn't waiting for another apology. I was simply thankful for the love we once had, because even though it ended, it taught me how deeply one heart can love another. Oh. Still remember, still remember. The fragrance was almost gone, only a whisper remained. Maybe it wasn't your cologne anymore, maybe it was memory itself, holding on to me one last time before finally learning to let go. I folded the letter carefully, placed it back inside the envelope. Not because I needed it anymore, but because every chapter deserves respect, even the ones that end with tears. Your letter smelled familiar, but my heart no longer stayed behind. The pain that once lived in every sentence had slowly surrendered to time. I thanked heaven for every sunrise, for every lesson hidden in goodbye, because somewhere beyond these pages, beyond these tears, beyond the silence, another story was already being written. One that would love me without leaving, one that would stay when the storms arrive, one that would see every scar, every fear, every dream, and still choose me. I kissed the envelope softly, placed it inside the drawer, not to remember you forever, but to honor the woman I used to be. I closed the drawer, opened the window, let the Caribbean breeze carry away everything I no longer needed. And for the first time since you left, the scent of tomorrow smelled sweeter than yesterday. Morning found me by the shoreline, watching silver waves unwind. The gulls were singing over blue, but every breeze still sounded like you. I wore the smile the world could see, while hiding storms inside of me. They said time heals every broken heart, yet mine still carried missing parts. I stopped counting the sleepless nights, stopped chasing wrongs to make them right. The sea kept washing the footprints clean, as if you'd never once been seen. Mama looked into my eyes, she knew the truth behind the lies. She held my hands and softly said, "Child, don't let sorrow steal your breath. Maybe love is taking roads that I was never meant to know. Maybe heaven sees tomorrow long before we ever do." So I laid my heart into God's hands, like driftwood carried by the sand. No more running, no more pretending, no more praying for old endings. If love is real, it won't be late. The right heart never misses fate. I stopped chasing what wasn't mine the day love waited. So did I. So did I. The market women called my name, life kept moving just the same. Children danced beneath the sun, while I forgot how joy was done. The old guitar outside the shop played songs that never seemed to stop. Every melody whispered low, healing grows much slower than hope. Friends would tell me you'll find another, but hearts don't change like changing weather. I didn't want another face, I wanted peace, I wanted grace. So I learned to sit beside the sea without demanding destiny. Some prayers bloom like mango trees, never rushed, yet meant to be. The sky was teaching every day, some sunsets sent to make new ways. Faith is hardest when you wait, still believing love is safe. So I laid my heart into God's hands, like driftwood carried by the sand. No more searching empty skies, no more asking broken whys. If someone comes, they'll understand the woman shaped by love and pain. I stopped chasing what wasn't mine the day love waited. So did I. Maybe every unanswered prayer was mercy dressed in silent air. Maybe every closed goodbye saved me from another cry. Maybe love was never gone, maybe it was taking long roads home. Maybe heaven smiled each day, knowing someone else was walking my way. Not to rescue me, not to complete me, but to stand beside me when I had finally learned to stand alone. One evening as the daylight fell, the church bells rang across the hill. I closed my eyes, I whispered slow, "If he's out there, tell him not to hurry. I'm becoming the woman he's meant to know." The palm trees bow beneath the breeze, the ocean answered quietly. No voice, no sign, just peace. And somehow that was enough. Hope no longer felt The music started, but my feet stayed still. Everybody dancing while I stood with yesterday. Somebody asked me, why don't you smile anymore? I wanted to answer, but my heart had forgotten the words. Saturday evening on the corner again, the old sound system calling my name. The bass rolled softly through the island air, but something inside me wasn't there. The children were laughing, the moon sat low, couples were swaying nice and slow. I watched them move beneath the stars while I carried invisible scars. I remembered your hand finding mine, keeping perfect reggae time. Now every rhythm feels so far, like music playing from another shore. Everybody says time will heal, but nobody tells you how silence feels. Some wounds don't cry aloud, they simply whisper every single day. My heart forgot how to dance, forgot the way love takes a chance. The melody reached for my soul, but broken pieces don't always know. The band kept playing through the night, the stars were shining soft and bright. I heard the music, I heard romance, but my heart forgot how to dance. Mama looked at me and smiled, said, girl, you've carried this too long. She brushed my hair behind my ear like she did when I was young. She said the sea doesn't keep every wave, the sky doesn't keep every rain. Why should you keep every goodbye? I wanted to believe her words, Lord knows I tried, but healing isn't something you can borrow. It arrives one sunrise at a time. My heart forgot how to dance, forgot the joy, forgot the chance. Every heartbeat missed the beat like lonely footsteps on empty streets. The guitars cried, the organ prayed, the moon refused to fade. Still I stood there in the dark, holding pieces of my heart. Maybe I wasn't created to stay broken forever. Maybe these tears are washing tomorrow closer. Maybe somewhere someone is praying for the same kind of love I've been waiting to find. If that's true, Lord, keep my heart alive just a little longer. Don't let disappointment become my forever. Sunday morning came quietly, the church bells echoed through the hills. Voices sang Amazing Grace, and somehow I sang too. Not because I was healed, not because I was happy, but because hope still remembered my name. I lifted my eyes toward heaven, never planned for me. Help me believe that love isn't finished. The breeze answered before the people did, soft, gentle, like mercy. The sun still rises after every night. Flowers still bloom after every rain. Perhaps hearts can do the same. Oh, my heart forgot how to dance, but maybe it can learn again. Maybe another pair of hands will teach these feet how to believe again. Maybe one smile, maybe one embrace will erase the fear time couldn't take. I'll leave this pain inside God's hands, because someday, when love arrives without pretending, without leaving, without breaking promises, I'll dance again, I'll laugh again, I'll trust again. And when that beautiful morning comes, the woman who once stood still will finally move to the rhythm she was always meant to find. Tonight, the music keeps playing. I still don't know what tomorrow holds, but somewhere beyond these waves, beyond these tears, beyond this lonely night, love is already walking toward me. I just haven't seen it yet. Saturday evening on the corner again, the old sound system calling my name. The bass rolled softly through the aisle in there, but something inside me wasn't there. The children were laughing, the moon sat low, couples were swaying nice and slow. I watched them move beneath the stars while I kept. The evening falls again, another sunset, another memory. The orange sky is fading slow, just like the love I used to know. The sea still sings that same old song, but somehow you are not alone. Palm trees dancing in the breeze carry whispers through the leaves. Every color paints your face, though time has tried to hide the trace. I still remember how you'd smile, watching daylight leave the eye. You'd hold my hand without a word, and every silence could be heard. Now I'm standing here alone, talking to a sky you've never known. The waves keep reaching for the sand, like they still believe you'll take my hand. People say tomorrow heals, but healing comes in different fields. Some hearts bloom beneath the rain, some sunsets still remember pain. Every sunset called your name, every evening felt the same. The sky would burn in shades of gold, while I held memories I couldn't hold. The ocean knew the tears I'd hide, it carried every lonely tide. Though the daylight slipped away, my heart kept asking you to stay. Every sunset still plays the songs we loved afar. The couples dance beneath the lights like nothing ever says goodbye. The fisherman unties his boat while dreams still somehow stay afloat. Life keeps moving with the tide, though pieces of me stay behind. Mama looked into my eyes, said, "Child, don't let yesterday steal tomorrow's sunrise." Her words were gentle, soft and true, but they were harder to believe without you. I thank the heavens for each day, even when I lost my way. Faith was small, but still alive. Somehow hope refused to die. Every sunset called your name, every cloud became your face. The evening wind would softly blow, carrying places we used to know. I searched the shoreline one last time for answers hidden in the tide, but all the sea could say to me was, broken hearts are still meant to dream. Every sunset, every glowing flame, somehow called your name. Maybe love was never meant to stay forever in one season. Maybe some people are chapters, not the whole story. Maybe God lets certain doors close because another one needs room to open. I didn't understand then, but the sky never stopped changing, neither would I. Without expecting you around, for the first time since goodbye, I simply watched the painted sky. The colors felt a little new, not because I stopped loving you, but because my heart could finally see the sunset wasn't leaving me. It came again, like every day, quietly washing pain. Maybe healing isn't fast, maybe broken things can last. Maybe every fading light is teaching us tomorrow's bright. Every sunset called your name until it slowly changed my pain. The colors once that made me cry now lift my heart into the sky. The ocean never promised more than one more wave upon the shore. So I released what I couldn't keep and gave my sorrow to the deep. Every sunset still speaks your name, but now it also whispers mine. The night has come, the stars appear, the wind feels different now. Tomorrow I'll stand here again, not to wait for you, but to welcome whoever God has already started walking toward me. The sunset ended, but my story didn't. where nobody'd see them. I stood beneath the Caribbean moon, asking heaven one last question: was love ever written for me? Morning found me where the shoreline bends, talking to waves like they were old friends. The sea kept moving, the word moved on, but somehow my heart still stayed where you'd gone. Every cafe, every little street still carried echoes beneath my feet. I smiled at strangers, I wore my grace, but loneliness learned the shape of my face. Mama kept saying, child, don't fear, God has a season for every tear. I nodded softly, but deep inside, hope had become something I couldn't find. How many sunsets can one soul survive? How many dreams can disappear and still stay alive? I folded my prayers like forgotten letters, wondering if heaven had stopped reading altogether. I almost stopped believing love would ever find me again. I almost closed the door forever, thinking every story must end. I almost buried every promise beneath the weight of yesterday. But somewhere beyond my broken heart, grace was already making a way. Though I couldn't see tomorrow, God could see the road ahead. When I had nothing left to hold, hope held on to me instead. The reggae played from a passing car, reminding me who I used to be. The rhythm danced, but I stood still like joy had forgotten my address completely. Friends would laugh beneath the palms, holding hands beneath the evening sky. I'd smile and wave, wish them well, then wipe another tear they didn't see. Some people heal in just one season, others carry winters for years. Mine became an ocean only heaven understood. I stopped counting birthdays, stopped wishing on stars, stopped asking why love had forgotten my heart. Still, every sunrise kept arriving, as if God refused to give up on me. I almost stopped believing love would ever call my name. Every goodbye felt like forever, every sunrise looked the same. I almost traded hope for silence, almost learned to live alone, but mercy kept whispering softly, child, you're not forgotten. never have to chase. If this chapter feels like ending, maybe it's only where forever finally begins. The waves kept singing, the stars kept shining, and somewhere a man I had never met was praying for a woman just like me. Love wasn't late, it was simply on its way. Morning came without asking, just another sunrise over the sea. The kettle sang in my little kitchen, but silence still sat beside me. I wore the smile I'd learned to borrow, the one that fooled the world outside. The woman in my mirror whispered, "You're still carrying yesterday's tide." The market roads were full of laughter, children running barefoot in the rain. Everyone seemed to know where they were going, while I was learning to breathe through pain. I had stopped expecting miracles, stopped looking twice at passing faces. I thought love had forgotten my address, leaving only empty spaces. Sometimes heaven answers softly, not with thunder, not with signs, just a gentle hand reaching exactly at the right time. Heaven sent a stranger when I wasn't looking anymore, not with perfect words, not with promises, just kindness at my door. He smiled without pretending, listened without trying to save me. For the first time in forever, someone simply saw me. Maybe God was writing a story I couldn't read. Maybe every broken prayer was planting a better seed. Heaven sent a stranger, and somehow he felt like home. He asked if I loved old reggae records, smiled when I named my favorite song. We laughed about forgotten dances like we'd known each other all along. He never asked about my heartbreak, never searched my eyes for scars. He spoke to me like I was enough, without reaching for the stars. We shared roasted corn by the seaside, watching fishing boats drift away. The breeze carried a quiet comfort, more healing than words could say. For the first time in so many seasons, the sunset didn't make me cry. It painted hope across the water, like heaven coloring the sky. Maybe healing isn't sudden, maybe love arrives this way. One peaceful conversation at the end of a weary day. Heaven sent a stranger when I had nothing left to prove. He never rushed us peace. Maybe God protects us from the people we wanted, so we'll recognize the person we truly need. Maybe every goodbye was making room for this hello. Weeks became quiet Sundays, filled with little ordinary things. Coffee shared beneath the almond tree, birds welcoming the morning wind. He remembered how I liked my tea. He noticed when I grew too quiet. He never tried to fix my soul. He simply stayed beside it. Some nights we'd sit beneath the moonlight, speaking only with our hands. No grand speeches, no dramatic endings, just two hearts learning peace again. The woman who almost stopped believing could finally feel her heartbeat dance. Not because life became perfect, but because love gave hope another chance. Heaven sent a stranger long after I had let love go. He found a woman hidden underneath the hurt I used to know. He loved the parts I tried to hide, the tears, the fears, the quiet pride. He never asked me to become someone new. He simply loved the woman I already was. Maybe heaven knew I'd waited long enough. Maybe every lonely season was preparing me for love. Now every sunrise feels warmer somehow. Every wave sings a different melody, because heaven didn't send the man I expected. He sent the man my heart needed. The sea still whispers, the harbor still remembers, the wind still carries old songs. But this time, I'm not waiting for someone who left. I'm walking beside someone who stayed. I wore the smile I'd learned to borrow, the one that fooled the world outside. The woman in my mirror whispered, "You're still carrying yesterday's tide." The market roads were full of laughter, children running barefoot in the rain. Everyone seemed to know where they were going, while I was learning to breathe through pain. I had stopped expecting. I never thought I'd trust again. Too many goodbyes, too many broken ends. I built my walls one stone at a time, to hide the tears I could never leave behind. I wore my smile like borrowed light, hoping no one would see the endless nights. Every promise I'd ever known faded like footprints where the sea had blown. Then you walked in without a sound, never trying to turn my world around. You simply stayed, and somehow that was enough. You never asked me to You never turned away. You kissed the places pain had learned to stay. You saw the woman behind every broken dream. You loved the soul no one else could see. You never asked me to become someone new. You simply loved me the way God made me to. You loved my scars, and little by little my heart remembered how to love again. You learned the stories I never could explain, the quiet battles, the hidden rain. You never hurried my healing heart, never feared my fragile parts. You taught me that forever grows one gentle day at a time. Sometimes I'd wait before the sun, still afraid that you'd be gone. But every morning there you stood, holding my hand like you always would. You became my peaceful place, the safest home I'd ever embraced. Not with riches, not with fame, but simply loving me the same. You loved my scars, never turned away. You kissed the places pain had learned to stay. You saw the woman behind every broken dream. You loved the soul no one else could see. You never asked me to become someone new. You simply loved me the way God made me to. You loved my scars, and little by little my heart remembered how to love again. Baby, every heartbreak was preparing me for you. Maybe every lonely road led me to something true. If I had never cried, I'd never know this peace. If love had never left, I'd never know what healing means. God was writing a story I couldn't read. Every closed door was planting a better seed. Now I understand why yesterday had to end, because my forever was waiting around the bend. Now the sunset feels different, not because the sky has changed, but because I'm standing beside someone who calls my name. The waves still sing along the shore, but they don't sound lonely anymore. Even the moonlight seems to know love has finally come back home. When I look into your eyes, I don't see yesterday's goodbye. I see tomorrow bright and clear, a future stronger than my fears. You love my scars, the ones I tried to hide. You wrap them always meant to be. If love is patient, you showed me. If love is kind, you lived it. If love is forever, I found it. The scars are still there, but they no longer hurt, because someone finally loved every piece of me. And for the very first time, I believed I was enough. I was enough. This morning felt different somehow. The clouds didn't hang so low. The same little road I walked alone didn't feel as cold anymore. I heard the birds before the sunrise, something I hadn't noticed in years. The silence wasn't filled with sadness, it was finally making room for hope to appear. I stood outside my little doorway. The breeze brushed softly through. And for the first time, peace was standing there. Healing never knocked with thunder, it came quietly day by day. One small prayer, one deep breath, one sunrise at a time. The rain finally passed, the sky remembered blue. The tears that once kept falling made room for something new. Every broken dream, every lonely night was washing pain away before bringing back the light. I thought I'd never laugh again, never trust another heart. But love wasn't ending, it was quietly preparing a brand new start. The rain finally passed, and so did my fear. I no longer counted empty chairs or listened for forgotten footsteps. The memories still lived inside me, but they no longer own my soul. Every scar became a story, every wound became a lesson. One tear, even the painful ones were growing something beautiful. Mama smiled across the kitchen, she said my eyes were shining again. I didn't even realize how long I've been surviving instead of living. Sometimes heaven heals us before sending someone new, because broken hands can't always hold the blessings meant for them. The rain hope returned home. If you could see me now, you wouldn't recognize this woman, the girl who begged love to stay. Learn that real love never needs to be chased. I stopped running after people who never planned to remain. I stopped measuring my worth by someone else's goodbye. God was rebuilding me while I believed everything was falling apart. Maybe storms don't come to destroy us. Maybe they wash away everything that was never meant to stay. Feel different. The ocean sounds softer somehow. The harbor that once held heartbreak feels like a place of peace. I still remember every promise, every sunset, every goodbye. But those memories no longer make me cry. Love didn't abandon me, it simply took a different road. The rain finally passed, the sun kissed my face again. I found the strength I thought I'd lost somewhere inside the pain. Every tear I cried watered tomorrow's joy. Every lonely season prepared my heart for love. I can finally breathe, I can finally dream, I can finally believe that forever still belongs to me. The rain finally passed, and heaven never left my side. The story isn't over, it's only becoming beautiful. The clouds moved on, the sea became calm. The woman who once waited no longer waits in sorrow. She waits with faith because somewhere beyond another sunrise, a love she has never imagined is already walking toward her. And this time she'll never have to beg for someone to stay. Sometimes home isn't a place, it's the heart that chooses you. I search for love in crowded streets, in empty rooms and worn out dreams. I carried yesterday like heavy rain, believing every sunrise would bring the same pain. I smile for people passing by, while teaching lonely nights to dry. I never knew the road would bend until your kindness found me in the end. You never asked me to pretend, never questioned question where I'd been. You simply took my trembling hand and loved the woman that I am. Every broken prayer, every silent tear, every lonely season brought me here. Maybe heaven knew what I couldn't see. The love I prayed for was walking slowly toward me. Home was in your arms, not inside these walls, not beneath the roof, not beyond these roads. Home was every heartbeat when you held me close. Every fear became a whisper, every storm finally slowed. You didn't rescue me, you simply stayed. You loved the pieces others walked away from. Now every morning feels like the answer to every prayer I ever whispered. Home was in your arms. You learned my silence without asking why. You understood the tears behind my eyes. You never hurried healing's gentle pace. You gave my wounded heart its needed space. You laughed with me, you cried with me. You never tried to rewrite history. Instead you built tomorrow one small promise at a time, teaching me that forever begins with being kind. You never promised life without rain. You simply promised you would remain. That's the kind of love my soul had searched for, without even knowing. Home was in your arms, where my restless heart grew still. Every scar became a story, every dream began to heal. You loved me before I believed I deserved this kind of love. You saw beauty inside every broken place. Home was never somewhere else, it was always where you were. People say time heals every wound, maybe, but love, the right love, teaches those wounds how to bloom again. You never erased my past, you simply refused to let it become my future. You looked at me as though heaven had introduced us himself. And for the first time I believed that I wasn't too late for happiness. Love brought me home. Now the harbor feels different, the sunset smile again. The songs I couldn't sing before now dance upon the wind. Mama says she sees the light back inside my eyes again. She tells the neighbors my daughter laughs the way she used to. I thank God quietly, because only He knows how close I came to giving up on love. Then He sent you, not louder than thunder, not brighter than lightning, just gentle enough to heal everything. Home was in your arms, where my heart finally rested. Not because life became perfect, but because love became patient. Home was your laugh, home was your faith, home was every ordinary day. place. It's the heart that chooses you. I search for love in crowded streets, in empty rooms and worn out dreams. I carried yesterday like heavy rain, believing every sunrise would bring the same pain. I smile for people passing by, while teaching lonely nights to dry. I never knew the road would bend, until your kindness found me in the end. You never asked me to pretend, never questioned where I'd been. You simply took my trembling hand and loved the woman that I am. Every broken prayer, every silent tear, every lonely season brought me here. Maybe heaven knew what I couldn't see. The love I prayed for was walking slowly toward me. Home was in your arms, not inside these walls, not beneath the roof, not beyond these roads. Home was every heart. I remember the girl who cried by the shoreline, counting every sunset like it could turn back time. She carried broken promises inside her trembling hands, trying to build forever on shifting grains of sand. Every goodbye echoed through the coconut trees. Every midnight whispered memories on the breeze. I searched for answers where the waves kiss the shore, but the woman standing here, she's not that girl anymore. The tears became rivers, the rivers became seas, the pain became wisdom that finally set me free. I'm the woman I became, not the girl who wore the blame. Every scar became a light, leading me through every night. I found strength inside the rain, found my smile beyond the pain. Every chapter made me see God was rebuilding me. Now my heart can finally say, love didn't leave, it found another way. There were mornings I could barely face the sun, wondering if my story had already come undone. Friends would say, you'll love again someday, but hope felt like a language I forgot how to say. Still I prayed when nobody could hear, holding on to every lonely year. Little did I know heaven was preparing a future that would heal everything I was carrying. Sometimes the longest road leads us where we belong. Sometimes the deepest wounds teach the strongest song. I'm the woman I became. has your soul before he ever notices your beauty? Don't rush the seasons, flowers bloom only when their time has come, and so do hearts. Thank you, Lord, you never forgot me. You were writing my tomorrow while I was crying over yesterday. I'm the woman I became, standing stronger than my pain. Every valley, every climb led me to this perfect time. Now these hands no longer shake, my heart no longer has to break. Every sunrise lets me see grace has rewritten me. I wear my story like a crown, never letting sorrow pull me down. The tears became my melody, the nights became my harmony. The love I searched for endlessly was walking slowly toward me. The sea still sings, the palm trees still dance, the moon still watches over the shore. But now oh, thank you, Lord. This one is from a grateful heart. I used to count the stars alone, wondering why love passed my home. Every sunrise looked the same, every prayer called one name. I carried pieces of yesterday, like broken shells that washed away. I smiled so no one saw the pain, while tears kept falling like Caribbean rain. Some nights I questioned heaven's plan, if love would ever hold my hand. But now I see what I couldn't then. Your timing is greater than the plans of men. If I had found forever then, I'd never know this kind of peace. Every closed door, every lonely road was leading you to me. Thank God you found me when I was almost through, when my heart had forgotten how beautiful love could be. You didn't ask me to be perfect, you loved the woman I had become. You saw every scar, every hidden tear, and still called me beautiful. Thank God you found me exactly when heaven said it is time. You never promised endless sunshine, only that you'd stand through every rain. You held my shaking hand so gently until hope began to breathe again. You listened to stories I thought I'd never tell. You kissed the silence where my heartbreak used to dwell. For the first time in so many years, I wasn't afraid of tomorrow. Love no longer felt like something I had to borrow. Now every morning feels brand new, like the ocean after the storm. You didn't rescue someone broken, you simply reminded me I was worthy all along. Thank God you found me when my faith was growing weak. You became the answer to prayers I forgot I'd prayed. You never tried to love me exactly as I am. Some people search forever for a love that feels like home. Some spend their whole lives walking unfamiliar roads. I almost stopped believing, I almost closed my heart, but God kept writing my story long after I thought it had ended. Every goodbye had a purpose, every tear watered tomorrow, every lonely sunset prepared me for this sunrise. Now I understand, love wasn't late, it was perfectly on time. Now the harbor looks different, not because the sea has changed, but because my heart has finally found its place. The wind still carries memories, but they no longer make me cry. They remind me how faithful God has always been. The woman who once waited by the shoreline every evening now walks beside a man who never lets go of her hand. He laughs with me, he prays with me, he dreams beside me. He loves me, not for who I pretend to be, but for the woman God created me to become. Thank God you found me when I thought love had forgotten my name. You turned every broken chapter into a beautiful song. You look beyond my sorrow, beyond my fear, beyond my yesterdays. You saw forever where I only saw goodbye. Thank God you found me, thank God you stayed, thank God real love never gave up on me. Now every sunrise feels like a blessing, every heartbeat feels like grace. Thank God you found me, and thank God I never stopped believing. The waves still kiss the shoreline, the palm trees still dance with the breeze, the stars still shine over the Caribbean sky. But tonight I no longer wait for yesterday. I walk toward tomorrow with your hand in mine. Thank you, Lord, for every tear, for every lesson, for every closed door, because without them I would never have met the love you saved for me. Oh, yeah. They say every storm runs out of rain, every night gives way to morning. I never believed those words until today. This morning felt different somehow. The sunrise wore a softer crown. The wind that once carried lonely tears now whispered promises in my ears. You reached for my trembling hand like you already understood who I am. No questions about yesterday, no fear about the price I paid. You look beyond the scars I hide, found the woman still alive inside, where others saw a broken heart. You saw a place to make a brand new start. I used to count the nights I cried, now I'm counting the stars in your eyes. Every road that made me bend was leading me to this moment. Forever began today, when you looked at me that way. Not because the world stood still, but because your love was real. You didn't ask me to be someone new, you simply loved the honest truth. You held my heart without pretending, and suddenly my lonely road was ending. Forever began today, in your embrace I found my place. Remember the harbor, remember the rain, remember the nights I whispered your name. Every goodbye, every lonely mile, every hidden tear behind a borrowed smile. Now those memories fade like waves, lost beneath brighter days, because your laughter filled the space where sadness used to leave its trace. Love finally sounded the way songs always said, not a dream inside my heart, but living beside my bed. God was working while I couldn't see, writing tomorrow inside of me. Every unanswered prayer now makes sense, His timing was my greatest blessing. Forever began today, when heaven sent you my way. Every chapter filled with pain led me to this love again. You kissed the tears that time couldn't dry, you gave my hope another sky. You love my soul, not just my face. Now forever has your name. Forever began today. If I had met you years ago, perhaps I never would have known how precious true love really is. Because broken hearts teach grateful hands how to hold forever without letting go. Every scar became a stepping stone, every tear watered tomorrow. Now I understand. Sometimes God lets the wrong love leave, so the right one can finally find a door. Mama smiled through joyful tears, said I prayed for this through all these years. The old church bells began to ring, even the birds seemed to sing. Friends gathered underneath the trees, dancing softly in the evening breeze. Every smile around the room chased away my years of gloom. You whispered gently, I'll choose you. On every sunrise, every sunset, every ordinary day, I answered, and I'll keep choosing you until these oceans forget their waves. No more hiding, no more fear, no more wondering why you're here. Love is fine. feels brand new. Every road leads back to you. Forever began today. Under Caribbean skies with reggae playing and hope alive. Forever began today. When God answered the prayer, I stopped praying. Forever began today. And tomorrow will simply be another beautiful page in our love story. One day, the harbor brought back only memories. Today, it brought me home. The sea still sings, but now it sings our future. Forever began today. After every storm, there is a sunrise. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. I remember nights the tears wouldn't end, when I thought my story had reached its final page. I wore a smile the world believed, while hiding a heart that quietly grieved. Every prayer felt lost in the wind. Every sunrise looked the same. I asked heaven if love still remembered my name, or if I was only meant to carry the pain. But while I was counting broken dreams, God was writing something I couldn't yet see. Every closed door led me somewhere better. Every goodbye prepared my forever. I couldn't understand it then. Now every tear makes sense. When love found me again, it didn't come with empty promises. It came with patient hands, a gentle heart, and honest kisses. He loved the woman behind the smile, the one still healing all the while. He never asked me to become someone new. He simply loved me for being true. When love found me again, I finally understood. Sometimes God says, not yet, because He's preparing something good. He saw the scars I tried to hide, yet never looked away. He called them proof that I survived, not reasons to run away. He listened more than he spoke, held my hand when words were few. He never competed with yesterday, he simply built tomorrow with me. The little things became everything. Morning coffee on the veranda, walking barefoot by the sea, laughing while the reggae played, like joy had finally remembered me. Real love never rushed my heart, it waited until healing could breathe again. And somehow everything happened the book is finished. Feels different, not because the sky has changed, but because I no longer watch it alone. The harbor no longer hurts, the letters no longer make me cry. The memories became blessings, not chains. I finally understand. The man I cried for could never have loved me the way this man does. Some people are lessons, others are answered prayers. When love found me again, the whole world looked brand new. Every broken road, every lonely night, every unanswered prayer led me straight to you. You loved my silence, you healed my fears, you kissed away the weight of all those years. Now I dance without pretending, now I laugh without hiding. Now I wake beside a man who thanks God that I am exactly who I am. When love found me again, I found myself again. And if I had to live every heartbreak once more just to arrive in this moment, I'd walk every mile again, because this love was worth every tear. To every woman who's waiting, keep believing. To every heart that's hurting, keep praying. The night never lasts forever, morning always comes. And somewhere beyond today's pain, God is preparing a love that won't leave. The story didn't end with heartbreak, it ended with grace, with healing, with hope, with forever. Love found me again. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. I remember nights the tears wouldn't end, when I thought my story had reached its final page. I wore a smile the world believed, while hiding the heart that quietly grieved. Every prayer